just got to shake my head. I don't understand how people can do that to one another, even if they're not family, let alone being family.
A neighbor reacts to a stabbing where a son reportedly attacked his own father, sending both to the hospital in critical condition. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Trace Leong. Mark is off tonight. Now we start with a developing story out of Shasta County, where deputies say a son is accused of stabbing his father multiple times. The suspect was found standing near the victim with both hands cut off. I spoke to a neighbor who was there when emergency crews arrived.
I just can't imagine anything like that happening between family.
Gary Reinhardt lives right across from where the stabbing was reported. As soon as he heard the commotion outside his door, he grabbed his camera and started rolling, not sure what he would capture.
Came out first on a stretcher with a lot of blood on both the end of his arms, like his hands weren't there.
Due to the graphic nature of the video, we've blurred out the images of the injuries. Deputies say 27-year-old Jason Dunn is accused of stabbing his father multiple times after a verbal dispute. When deputies arrived, Jason was standing in the driveway with both hands severed off at his wrists. The victim is his father, 59-year-old Gregory Dunn. He was found lying in the driveway near his son.
He came out on another stretcher and went into the second ambulance, and I saw like blood in the upper area.
Both the men were transported to the hospital via ambulance for life-threatening injuries. Neighbors I spoke with said they didn't know the family too well and had limited interaction with them.
When Joe, my neighbor right behind you, called the cops on him for shooting his pellet gun over towards his house. And that's the only time I've ever met the grandson. And the only reason I met him is because he came over and apologized to Joe, and he said it wouldn't happen again. Greg, I've run into him maybe 3 or 4 times over the 8 years that I've lived here, and he's a nice guy. He walks his dog all the time. We talk, just talk about regular stuff.
Jason Dunn has been accused of attempted homicide, and Reinhardt says he's shocked that all of this happened so close by.
This is definitely the craziest thing that's ever happened on the street.
Investigators are still looking into the cause of Jason Dunn's severed hands. We are still awaiting an update on their condition. Stay with us as we learn new details. 4 people are in custody after a high-speed chase and then a